You're gonna play a different video about Liv Morgan?
No, it was about Charlotte getting hurt.
Who's Charlie?
Charlotte.
Even worse. You don't give a shit about Charlotte?
I do. Leave Charlotte alone. Charlotte.
I will. I'm happy to.
Well, so we're supposed to be doing an episode about greatest hands in anime, but apparently he's self-indulged over there in wrestling.
Yep, you damn right.
Which I would understand if it wasn't about Charlotte.
Charlotte is beautiful, gorgeous, and she is one of the greatest.
Looks like the Miz is on his phone now.
She is.
That's not the Miz. That's
at all.
Cody Rhodes.
They look similar.
Hey,
all white guys look alike.
Yeah, all white guys look alike. Are you serious? All blonde-haired white boys look the same.
So all anime characters look alike too.
I mean, you take that hair off.
I don't know if you saw the one that they did for Dragon Ball Z where they put all, like 6 of the white characters all right next to each other with no hair.
Video, but I could imagine it.
Bro, they all look identical. I was like, wow, I never realized that before. I was like, the main difference between Goku and Vegeta, Goku smiles, Vegeta frowns. That's the main difference between those two. I was like, dang, I never noticed that.
Wow.
Yep, smile, frown, hair. That was it. Their face structure is the same. Their ears are the same. Nose, everything else is the exact same.
That's why you sent me a video a while ago talking about how the creator was like how basically all anime characters stand for cats.
Yeah, that blew my mind too. I was like, and then they showed drawings of cats next to people and stuff like that. It's like person's face, anime character's face, cat face, and I was like, what the fuck? even the males they drew as cat faces. Yeah. I was like, what the fuck?
Exactly. I was so confused. I'm not gonna lie to you.
So I don't know if y'all went in that comment section, but so many artists went there. Like, I might have to just change my approach. Right? So many times I was like, that doesn't look quite right, and I was like, your eyes aren't big enough. You got to make bigger eyes.
So, you know, I guess there's a wide variety of like hands you can consider. So, like me and Aaron was talking about we showed up.
I know this is weird. This is weird. I know it's bothering me though. No, it's this way. It's this way. There we go. I just want to include you more because I got half of you. So I'm like, I need to put him more into this.
I feel like half of me is enough.
Anyway,
I don't know where you're getting at.
So,
me neither, but
some people can't handle all of me, you know?
Fair enough.
I'm a lot.
A lot of times.
Yeah. Aramis, you dealt with me on a weekly basis. Sometimes I'm a lot.
I don't know.
But so me and Aaron were talking about this. That's good. That's a valid point. Me and Aaron were talking about this.
No, you wasn't. Quit lying.
Yes, we were. A little bit before you got here.
Why you lying?
And so
he always lying. Why you always lying?
In my opinion, there are different types of hands. You know what I mean? You got like
everybody hands the same.
Everybody's hands the same. Everybody on equal level of hands.
Cut and print.
There we go. Everybody's hands the same. Everybody's hands the same. Everyone's the greatest.
Except, there's only one greatest. That's Muhammad Ali. You know, he got retarded on Baki, but you know, he's still the greatest.
You can't say that anymore.
I can't say retarded?
No, not really.
Well, his brain did, or
brain damaged for sure. Yeah,
I'm sorry.
But so like I was saying, you got Baki, who is, they say in the anime and the manga that he has mastered every form of martial art.
Yep.
So you got Baki, who really trained a lot and everything like that, and then you got someone like Yusuke Urameshi.
No, Baki did not train a lot.
What show are you watching?
So I'm wondering too, because in my opinion, that boy trains every single fucking day.
That boy didn't train a lot. That boy didn't train at all.
He's doing a lot of imagination shit.
I mean, you're not wrong.
He did when
man downstairs playing.
He did before he fought his dad. He was down there shadowboxing the spirit. He was like,
yeah, shadowboxing praying mantis.
A lot more than praying mantis.
Yeah, but and then you got someone like Yusuke Urameshi, who has no, like, the only training he has is with his spirit training. He doesn't have a lot of hand-to-hand training, you know what I mean?
Don't waste your time on Netflix show. Once again, Netflix shows us they always hit and miss.
I watched the clip that they had. It didn't look terrible.
No, don't watch the show. They fudge up everything, like, to a T. It's, like, absolutely disgusting, like, boo-boo-boo-boo. Like, and then they
how much did you watch?
Like miss arcs. They miss, like, so okay.
they condensed like 3 different seasons.
Exactly.
down
And it's
3
like-
different arcs down.
It's like, what the
It was the same thing they
fuck?
did with One Piece.
Huh?
It was the same thing they did with One Piece.
Yeah, but One Piece, a lot of your episodes are actually only 10 minutes. So
That's a valid point. Yeah.
Yeah.
I only watched like the little clip that they had of it.
It's Boo Boo! So
it almost killed them.
It did. And then you also have like people like Ian, who has been trained and everything like that by a swords master and stuff, and who has trained in hand-to-hand combat and been doing it for a long time, or someone like Goku who can learn anyone's ability if he's just trained a little bit. You know what I mean? So, in my opinion, there are different types of hands and stuff like that. And then you also have like take like the Hashiras, for example, who've been training the majority of their life.
That's the Source people, right?
Yeah, but they still have hand-to-hand combat.
No,
abilities.
I'm just making sure that's the people you're talking about.
I was like, you saw.
I ain't trying to debate you about
you
who the
saw
fuck
right
it
now,
is.
I will put all of them not in the conversation towards.
Right, but I was just saying,
hands,
I was just saying their
but yeah.
training and stuff like that. You know what I mean? In my opinion, I think greatest hands is probably Baki. Like I got someone who mastered every form of martial art. He's not even 20 years old yet.
Yes,
Like
he
that's
is.
no, he's not.
Yes, he is.
I thought he was 19 when he fought his dad.
He's 21.
No, he's
He's
not.
definitely not. He's
Yes,
still in school.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not. He's still in high school. I don't even think I might be wrong about him being 19.
You're just being wrong today
Right?
for the sake of being wrong.
I just think you're trying to piss us off over here.
But either way,
He was like, what the hell are you talking about?
he's like, I read ahead, and he's still not.
I'm sorry. I'll shut up. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry. I'll shut up.
But the whole him mastering every martial art, I always take that with a grain of salt because they say that about a lot of people, and they're like, yeah, they mastered everything, and I'm like, no, you took bits and pieces of everything, and especially like if you watch Kenichi.
Mm-hmm.
If you watch Kenichi, they go through and like he has 6 different masters, and they all are masters of a different type
A martial
of
art.
martial art.
Right.
And even they will sit there and go and like, we're masters, but we're still getting better every day. There's other stuff to learn in it, and it's like so you won't ever be done training in any style of martial arts. And they tell him that, and then still proceed to teach this man 6 different kinds of martial arts. And then he takes all that information and damn near makes his own martial art because he mixes it all together.
Mm-hmm.
So I think his ability to actually and when I say mix it all together, Baki, what he does is, I know a couple of techniques. I've seen you do that technique. Oh, when you do that technique, I'll do this.
Right.
And it's like, okay, well, you did a karate move. I know this jujitsu move that trumps that specific karate move.
So technically, Baki not hand to hand. He's just more of a style fighter.
It's still hand to hand, and I still think he's a great martial artist. Has great hands. But the difference between that for Kenichi is that while Baki's going, there's a move you can do. I know the counter to that move. You can't do that to Kenichi because he's what fills in the gap of the holes of this move is my next move. Like it's literally rapid succession of karate, jujitsu, Krav Maga. Like, he keeps moving into other stuff so that it's not a turn-based combat like Baki.
Right, and so and also so I think that you'd have to look at the fight between Baki and his dad to more so take it as like because Baki will sometimes change his form just instantly, just like we saw. And then I also think it's interesting how Baki will play to someone else's style too instead of using his own style. Like we saw him in the slap contest that he had with that guy.
Yeah.
And we also saw him put his hands in his pockets and everything like that. I can't remember what that style was called. Quick draw or something like that. Yeah, but we saw him do that and stuff. And then you also saw him literally go in a test of strength against Olivia, which was just fucking dumb as shit. So, like, he panders to other people, and I think that is his downfall. Like, so if he were to fight Kenichi, I think he'd try to pander to Kenichi and probably lose.
Kenichi is who?
The greatest martial artist is literally the greatest.
The strongest disciple.
Yeah, the strongest
world's
disciple.
strongest disciple.
Oh.
If you haven't seen Kenichi, watch it.
That's not bad.
You want to know who I think is the greatest? Gabimaru.
From Hell's Paradise?
Yeah. Gabimaru!
That dude, he's a beast.
Gabimaru?
Now,
His ninja techniques are technically part of his hand-to-hand. That's not...
They're absolutely not. The man turned on fire. Shut up. The fuck?
But I thought he had...
So everyone in Naruto, you could just do Phoenix Flower Jutsu in order to count that?
But I thought it was like gas that he had eaten or something like that, and he made a spark with his teeth.
Naruto is a good one, too.
I thought he made a spark with his teeth.
Naruto is a good one, too.
If you only use your hands, like Kakashi's hands are
even
crazy.
Even at the end of Hell's Paradise, they straight up tell you that they're using a technique.
Oh, yeah.
And he's more versed in it because he didn't realize he was already
Right. Okay, I remember that.
So,
You're right.
Never mind.
Well, no, he's still his abilities are still top notch. He's a ninja.
No, but it's not hand-to-hand combat, though.
But you've seen his.
It doesn't matter.
It's one of those things when you boil it down. I boil it down to, hey, if these people were at the same strength in no powers or whatever, and they just go straight up hand-to-hand, who's winning?
Right, but I think Gabimaru is a good pick, though.
I don't think that he has bad hands. I don't think that a lot of times when it comes to stuff like that, once you get into, especially when the show says, "Oh, he's been using that and not knowing," it's like, all right, well, how much of that now comes into how strong?
That's a valid point.
It's like the same way with Naruto. A lot of your feats a lot of your hand-to-hand comes down. Yeah, when they tell you chakra's involved in everything.
Exactly.
Right, so you have to. It's like that punch isn't actually as hard as that punch would be. So, it's infused with chakra.
But you can say the same thing for Luffy, though.
You can definitely say the same thing for Luffy.
So Luffy ain't all that good at hand-to-hand comeback either.
Which, I mean, to be fair, he always wasn't that great at hand-to-hand, to be honest. Everything that he does comes from his devil fruit. Mm-hmm. So, literally, like...
Zoro's hand-to-hand combat's better, in my opinion, than Luffy's.
We talking about hand-to-hand or just, like, hand and feet? Because
hand and feet.
Yeah,
I mean, you can martial art, but not like weapons.
Okay, yeah. So would you consider Sanji too?
Yeah, Sanji's hand to hand is literally top notch. That's all he uses.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Yeah. But I had someone like that. Fucking lost it.
I'm sorry.
No. Makino Uchi, Ippo Makino Uchi.
Who the hell is that?
A boxer.
Yeah, he only does boxing, but his ability to learn is what I was more so getting at, because he is 18 years old and he competes for the world title. You know what I mean?
He does. And you know what's gonna happen? One person's gonna kick him in the fucking knees. I can't give it to anyone. Like, literally anyone who's like, I only have one style. I'm not giving it to you. Kenichi spoiled me for that. Like, I can never do that again. Like, in like the fourth, no, it's probably like episode 8. He fights someone who was a boxer, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm great at boxing or whatever." And he was like, "I'm gonna kick you in your fucking legs."
Well, that's true.
He's like, "Wait, what?" He's like, "I'm gonna kick you in your fucking legs. We gonna fight. I'm gonna punch and shit, but I'm gonna kick the shit out of your leg."
I got a question now. So how would you say, JT? You say
yes. I'm listening.
You say you choose Baki. Why not choose Yujiro when Yujiro is stronger than Baki?
Because Baki is only 18, or if he's even that old.
So
his capacity to learn martial arts is way higher than Yujiro's. He will surpass Ryujiro by the time he's 24 years old, 25 years old.
I don't know.
I'm 100% sure. He would easily surpass Yujiro.
You gotta think about what Yujiro was. You can't compare Yujiro. Can you compare Yujiro now to Baki?
He definitely got smarter. Because as you get older, as you guys know, you get smarter.
Yeah.
The way
you're supposed to.
You're supposed to. Okay. Valid point. You're supposed to get. So not only did he learn that as Yujiro got older, he learned more martial arts, but he learned how to use his body more effectively. Right. He learned how to use his moves more effectively. So in the fight between Yujiro and Baki, it was a close ass fight already, and he's only 18 years old. So he's only going to progress farther if he continues. Which his only motivation was to fight his dad. Right. So if he did that. So if he falls off and doesn't do anything else, that's on him. But his potential to be greater is there.
I think part of the problem with like why I could give it to Kenichi before Baki is because even when they go through and they show his motivations and his training and what he's thinking about while he's training, your whole thing is I'm comparing this to will it work on my dad.
Right. That's a valid point.
Kenichi's not doing that. But Kenichi's like, no, I'm learning all these techniques to perfection so that I can do them or I can counter them or anything like that. And it's like, your whole thought process is like, all right, what does that do to my dad? And it's like, oh, well, it wouldn't work with my dad because my dad's not going to let you throw. And it's like, all right, but I'm not your dad. I'm also not 7 feet fucking tall.
Well, he also,
Like,
but when you saw with his fight against damn, what's that guy's name?
Ooh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, Muhammad Ali's son, Muhammad Ali Jr. Is that
Man,
what
we don't bring up his old sorry to.
Well, I'm just saying.
What did you see in that fight? 10 seconds.
No, exactly.
You saw a kick and a punch.
That's what I'm saying though. But before the fight, also, he was just like, he's probably gonna do this, so this is what I'm gonna do. And then you saw him throw that punch, and he fucking vanished basically, and kicked him in the nuts.
And even with that, and it's like he's probably like, all right, well you've mapped out the fight. Like, no, Kenichi comes in and is like, no, I have 17 different combos that all incorporate 6 different martial arts.
So I guess it depends on who. If he sees Kenichi fight first, I feel like that would be the game difference. If they watched each other fight first and saw their abilities and everything like that, I feel like that would be different than them just going at it head to head without anything. Because
I don't think Kenichi has to have his best day to beat Baki. If they're boiled down to just hand to hand and they're the same strength and everything like that,
right?
I can't think of the fight that Kenichi gets into like if I move him into the realm of Baki or whatever, and I'm boiling them down. I don't think Baki seeing him fight first is going to be enough for Baki to go, I have a counter plan to this.
Also, I don't remember a lot of Kenichi. I don't know how his jaw is. Has he been knocked out?
Has he been knocked out?
Does it take a lot to knock him out? Because we saw Baki literally beat up a car.
Well, he was used to beat up a car.
Exactly.
He took that.
Yeah, and he went through how many walls?
He took that, but also Baki straight up tells you, like, hey, there's certain shit, it doesn't matter that you're tough. Certain things happen to your body, it doesn't matter. Like, you just can't. Like, literally, one of his masters in Kenichi is straight up was teaching him, like, hey, he was a judo master, but he was also a chiropractor. He straight up be like, a lot of times I go into fights and I'm countering, but the way I counter stuff is when people punch me, I dislocate something. Like on the backswing, he dislocates something, and he's like, you're not throwing that anymore. Or if you are, it doesn't have the power behind it or anything.
Right.
So that's the type of shit he's learning. So the whole can he take a punch thing? He can take all the punches he wants, but you also have to take the time out to put your shoulder back in its place.
Yeah. That's good, man. I feel like that'd be an amazing fight.
I think they would make it
like, yeah.
But you want to know who would kill all of them in just one punch? Saitama.
Scaling them down to.
Dang! Saitama would get his ass with this round.
He insane.
He has no martial. Like you watch him during a martial art competition, he has no. He's watching people to get stronger.
I forgot about that. I forgot you said never mind.
Like I'd want to put like fucking Yamcha in there before because his hand-to-hand abilities are actually really good. Tien or Yamcha, like their hand-to-hand abilities is fucking amazing because the fact that they can actually even somewhat keep up with Saiyans. I'm not saying that. I'm saying somewhat. Obviously, like we're talking
No.
I
think they actually could.
Base level.
Yeah. You're talking like no Super Saiyan or anything.
That's what I'm saying.
Goku and Tien hand-to-hand would be a great fight.
Even Goku and Yamcha would actually be a good fight.
If you tell Goku you're not allowed to go Super Saiyan.
Base level Goku with no.
Well, you saw Krillin. You saw base level Krillin versus Goku. You remember?
Well, that was Krillin. That was baby Krillin.
No. You're talking about Super, right?
Yeah,
when they were about to go to the Tournament of Power.
Exactly.
Nah, those are World Tournament rules.
We're
not playing them games.
Shut up, JD. Take Master Roshi for example.
I'm not knocking Krillin because also like I've seen people talking about that like on TikTok and stuff, and they were talking about like how strong is Krillin because Krillin will solo some people's verses. And I'm not.
Someone straight up said
games. He will.
Someone straight up said that. Damn it, I forgot. Kaido. That Kaido could take fucking Krillin, and I was like, I don't.
Krillin cuts that man in half.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, I don't know. I feel like Krillin will beat the shit out of Kaido. He literally do the whole thing, smacking him back and forth, just like Luffy did.
It's Solar Flare,
Destructo Disc all over.
home in time to feed the baby.
That's so true. I just realized, okay, you got a baby.
He does, yeah. Wow. He does have a baby.
And then 18, you're like, what took you?
Right? It was a drag, and I could have done it way faster.
But then again, not then again, because speaking on that, didn't Krillin learn like a different Destructo Disc as well?
No, he
or more powerful one?
He learned how to control his Destructo Disc. He can move it around now and stuff like that.
I think he was able to do that before.
He was?
I thought so too.
I think he never had to.
Because I remember Goku mimic it.
He mimics everyone's move.
Well, yeah, but still.
I mean, to be fair, fucking Frieza threw 2 of them.
Yeah, I thought that was weird. I was just like, you just watched that man do it, and you were just like, I'm gonna do it too.
And I think part of it was like the understanding, because even Frieza like explained, he's like, no, I never had to train. So I was like, it's like I saw the move, I can do the move. It's like, oh, Goku has the Kamehameha wave, Vegeta has the Galick Gun. It's a beam. It's condensing your power and throwing it.
Right.
I'm just thinking about that. There's a lot of sorry people without their powers. Like
a lot of them.
Like I'm thinking about all the anime that I've been recently watching.
You take their powers away.
And you take their powers away?
Any character whose main ability is regeneration, you're a whack without your power.
Like
no one ever makes a regeneration character who's actually strong.
Well, that's not true. If you like, and I guess in anime, yes, if you take comic books into effect, like you take.
We're talking about comic. We said anime.
I understand that. He said anyone though.
I don't know, because a lot of Wolverines, that depends on when you took his powers away.
That's about
because if you took his powers away from the jump, he never learns all martial arts.
Yeah.
And at the same time, you don't learn it in this time frame because you don't recover the same way.
That's right.
Because them masters is gonna kick your ass from day in and day out.
And John Stewart, he's just a nigga, and he gonna kick ass. John Stewart, the Green Lantern.
Well, he was a Marine first.
And then he was a Marine. So
he was a Marine first.
He's definitely gonna kick your ass.
Yeah, John Stewart is, in my opinion, the best Green Lantern. Like, I love John Stewart.
I love John Stewart too. I mean, nothing against Hal Jordan.
Hal Jordan's good, what's the other guy's name?
I don't know. But anyway,
I love every time Hal Jordan gets like his shit called out for like what he makes. He's like infinite power, infinite imagination, and you made a Hot Wheels track.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, it's just what came to mind. It's like, yeah, but that's bad.
The Gatling gun was cool though.
Yeah.
But I also like the sword. But you also have to concentrate really hard. But anyways, I'm trying to think of someone who has a regeneration ability who
would be good after it's gone.
No. Kirito. I mean, Kirito.
I'm looking at all across this thing, and I'm like, I just do not think of nobody.
One, Kirito without his swords, is nothing. It's about 110% nothing. Two, we also would have to say, hey, it's Kirito in the game.
Yeah,
and that's a health bar.
Yeah,
and that's still a different thing where it's like coming down. It's like, all right, that's going off of in this game that we're now transporting people in. How do we gauge what a health bar is?
Think how weak Slime would be without any of his abilities.
I thought about him too, and I was like,
how weak he would be with none of his abilities.
I said, man.
Well, without his abilities, he'd be a slime.
Yeah, just a pure slime.
A slime is almost always.
Oh, what's the dragon's name?
Like a starter.
What's
Beldora?
Yeah, Beldora would be a fucking badass without his powers, man. You saw him going to town because he learned all those martial arts abilities from reading manga.
Oh yeah, there's my baby.
To be fair, he was just mimicking moves that he saw drawn.
This is a list of
Yoruichi would be a fucking badass hand to hand.
This is a list that they've came out with. CBR.
Fuck CBR.
I know, but still, it's a list that they came out with. So
Yoruichi's hand to hand is good.
Yoruichi's hand to hand is good. Take away that
flash step
spirit pressure, which you need for flash step.
Well, her hands are still good. You see,
her hands are really good.
She was part of the punishment squad. She has to.
She has to, but there's also spiritual pressure. Once you take that out of you being able to go fast.
All right, we're going to go down this list then. We're going to just see what y'all say, because then they got my boy Yusuke.
We were already talking about him. It's more...
You didn't say much about him, though.
Well, he's more of a...
Put some respect on his name! Them hands was made for
If someone
everyone.
took him to the ground, though, like if God damn, I forgot his name. If Baki takes him to the ground and starts doing jujitsu on him, what's he going to do? He doesn't know any jujitsu moves.
Don't matter.
You know, did he throw a kick? Does he throw kicks?
Yeah,
He's thrown a couple kicks. Yeah, it's not a lot though. It's mostly fists and headbutts.
Yeah.
So like, and if he tries to headbutt Goku or Luffy, even though we're not really putting Luffy in the conversation, if he tries to headbutt one of them,
why would you bring his ass up if you're not gonna?
Okay, if he tries to headbutt Goku, his head's gonna get cracked wide open.
You might care about Goku that much. You know.
Bad dad.
Great.
He's not a bad dad.
Better than all y'all dads. Dad, use you as a human shield.
Oh, what about
Regeneration.
Yeah, that's the regeneration.
Yeah.
You're talking about Akaza.
Yeah, I feel like his regeneration is what really, like, yes, he has trained in martial arts for a long time and stuff like that, and that's one of his key things that. But I feel like I feel like if he wasn't able to regenerate,
he would
Goku would have beat him.
He would have died.
Rengoku would have beat him.
Yeah.
Rengoku would have murdered him.
Yeah, he would have died in the.
So I have to put Rengoku above him. And I'm not putting Rengoku on this list of people that I think have the best hands.
So they got, what's his name?
Akaza.
Akaza is 19. 18, there you go. Then who we got? Okay. That's my girl.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's
you took
my
away
girl.
her fire ability, she'd still be
like
Model
Zone, if that's just gone, you're already weaker without that.
But
she's
her
still,
hands are
but
fucking...
her hands are
yeah,
still,
bro. And she's relentless.
She's still got
I would not want to fight her at all.
Regardless, if you take her fire away, regardless, her fire is just an extra additive, but...
We're talking about Marilona Vermilion. Is that her name?
Yeah. Mara Leona.
Mara Leona.
Now, she one of those, I ain't gonna lie, she like an anime Christian, because she crazy as hell, but at the same time, she look bad, like
you say an anime Christian?
Crush.
Oh, I thought you said anime Christian.
Anime Christian. I got like, yeah. But anyway, I think
she see those.
Didn't she lose her arm? And she was just like, it's just an arm.
That's
I thought she lost an arm. Oh, no, you're right.
Forgolia, no crazy ass.
Yeah, his fighting ability is nowhere close to her. She whoop him.
Essentially, she also has no, like, martial arts.
She don't.
All your shit is, hey, I'm a
Berserker rage, basically.
Right. And that's... No, I'm not ever going to say a Berserker's over anyone.
Kenshiro,
that's from Fist of the North Star. So
okay. But I've seen clips of it and stuff like that. He takes out a building with one fist. You know what I mean? So, and he's supposed to be a normal human.
Yeah, I mean, but at the same time, you took out a building, but you don't fucking hit me with it.
Yeah. We don't have enough information on Kenshiro.
Taguro ass fucking knocking down buildings. Saying, I want your best. Shut up,
right.
girl.
We don't have enough information on that.
You don't have enough information. Let's be sure.
Oh, you want to read the paragraph? I already said I haven't seen Fist of the North.
You said you haven't seen it?
No, neither one of us.
Oh, that you said you have.
No. Virgo is not going on this list. I don't care what he did to Law. First of all, he was all armored up. Eren, no.
I ain't finished it, but I ain't seen nothing from you say that you got hands.
Oh my god, Annie would beat the shit out of him.
I mean,
if you're talking about the best hands in that, okay, yes, but I feel like Edward Elric, I feel like Alphonse beats him every time. He literally has said it. He's never won a fight against Alphonse. So Alphonse has better hands.
We're talking about the human version or the male version?
Either one. He never won a fight against him.
He never
beat his own brother.
Really? His little brother?
His little brother. He never beat him.
Really?
Yeah. Didn't matter if it was in his armor suit or if it was in his body.
He
never won.
beat his little brother.
In my opinion, Alphonse is smarter and stronger than
Edward. Well, I know he's smart. I know Alphonse is way smarter.
So
he had to be. Edward was better at alchemy.
That's a valid point. That's the only thing that Edward had on Elric.
And in a world based on alchemists,
that's all that
mattered.
Yeah. So I will give Edward Elric his hand to hand is fucking top notch. He uses so many different forms of martial arts to fight. He uses capoeira. He uses jiu-jitsu. He uses judo. He uses straight up just hands. Like
you know what his martial arts is? What? If I'm getting my ass kicked. That's what this martial arts is.
He always gets up.
Martial arts is somebody knocked me over there, let me flip real quick so I don't get hurt that much.
I mean, he knows how to fall well.
No.
That's a judo thing, though.
What's the homeboy from that that you always talk about from Tokyo Revenge that I always get butt with? Mikey.
I haven't watched Tokyo.
He doesn't know how to fall well. But he don't go down. He just get his ass beat. He's getting his ass beat.
Hulu only has season 2 on there, and I'm like, seriously?
I
want to watch season 1.
I don't know how he made the list, but this is my friend. Well, he do got the assassination business. I guess that's
he kind of out there.
Yeah, but what's the guy with red hair? No, the other one that's in there, that that got expelled, and they brought him in.
Mm.
So I think just natural hands. Like Nagisa is a better assassin,
Oh yeah,
110%. But I'm talking hands.
But hands, assassination has to do with hands at some point to a limit.
It does.
But if you can sneak up on someone and just stab him in the kidneys a couple times and walk away,
it's one of those things where it's like, if they're both going after each other, we saw in the show that, and I can't remember his name. It's gonna annoy me now because he was his
the other
Karma?
main character.
His name Karma?
Yes, it was Karma.
Yeah, so Karma kicked his ass when they went hand
until
to
the
hand.
end, I thought. And I thought he tripped him and then he put his knife on Karma's throat and he won. No, okay.
No, he tripped him and had him in a chokehold. And the knife was right there, so instead of even attempting to get out of the chokehold, Karma picked up the knife and was gonna stab him and make him be out, but then he looked at Nagisa and he's like, "This motherfucker really trying though."
Oh yeah.
Fuck it, I'll let you.
So he would have won.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. I think Karma got better.
Now, to be fair, that also involved having knives and things like that. But
no.
not Apodici.
No, straight up
Apple Deli.
Apple Deli. This is not.
Yeah, we're talking about Cowboy Bebop. That is Ed's dad, and I'm going to say no. I think that Spike has way better hands. That's Ed's dad.
Oh, speaking of Spy Family, homeboy, the spy guy.
I haven't watched Spy Family.
Oh, he got hands. And so do the assassin lady too, though.
I've seen that clip of freaking Yor about to beat his ass when she was drunk.
Yeah, she assassin, and she do got hands. She got better hands than him.
Okay, so it says that he ranks him on the few characters they would actually physically overpower Spike, which would be, I don't remember him beating Spike. He got his ass whooped by.
Hey,
was that hands though?
He got whooped by the technique.
Yeah, I was going to say, did he get his hand not hands though? Yeah, they had to put Killua in there with just pure hands because
what's his name?
Killua's just pure hands is amazing.
What's his name though? Y'all keep on saying, his and his.
Uvogin?
Yeah, Uvogin.
Okay.
Yeah. The guy who Killua brought the shovel.
Oh, such a good scene. Such a good scene. Yes, Toto has hands, bro.
Toto
got not anymore. Now he got one hand.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit.
Bro, he had to. He was gonna get transfigured.
Yeah, I know.
He had to. And yeah, his boogie woogie's gone, but I bet you 10-1, he still got the hands. Like
his ability makes fucking sense.
Because
I'm sitting there like, do you make a sound? You have to have hand contact with another hand? Like, it's fucking
well, he clapped with his damn...
Oh, yeah, he was coming at him and he just... No,
he slapped the other guy's hand.
No, he remember...
When he faked him out.
No, when he chopped off his arm...
He did one more clap.
He did it with his damn chopped off arm, his hand. Do you not remember? You look at the damn episode. He did it without his arm.
What I saw, so he cut off his hand, and then... what was the curse's name? Mahito's coming at him. Mm-hmm. And he clapped Mahito's hand.
There's a point
after that.
Yeah, he clapped the hand and nothing happened. Mahito went to turn around because he thought he was going to get switched, and nothing fucking happened. And Toto goes, "My boogie woogie is dead now."
No.
That's what I saw.
He watched the episode.
But so you got to rewatch it.
Okay.
He literally chopped off his hand.
I remember that.
And later on, he literally do a clap with his chopped off hand.
So he passes out.
No, he didn't pass out. He's like, well, he got up. Well, yeah.
Because when he's running at Toto in that moment, and he slaps his hand, he switches with Itadori.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember
Itadori does
the Black Flash.
Yeah, he already lost the hand at that point.
Yeah.
They continue to fight.
Right. And Toto passed out over there on the side.
Right. Later on,
they're in a hole.
During that fight, while they're in the hole, Toto is standing up on the top of the hole, and he does the clap.
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah, but he had no hands.
Yeah, but nothing happened.
Yes,
he clapped.
If I remember right, Itadori switched with like a pipe or some shit.
Okay, I don't remember. I remember Mahito turning around because he thought he was going to get switched.
But he didn't move. Itadori moved.
Okay, is that what
that was? That's what it was.
Okay. Remember, he
but then why did he say my boogie woogie is dead now?
That's why I was like, what the fuck is your power? Yeah. I was like, to me, I was like, all right, well,
I thought it was a fake.
I thought his power was like anything he put his like pressure to it.
No.
Remember when he threw like a rock?
Yeah, but he doesn't.
And then he transformed into like.
But he doesn't have to put his pressure into it. And I'm not gonna lie, that Black Flash kick that Toto hit, one of the craziest anime scenes I'd ever seen. Like, the fact that he's going, I don't even know how fucking fast he was going. The way they made it look like, he looked like he was going light speed. Like, definitely looked like he was going at the speed of light towards that bro.
That's
And then he was just sitting there like, oh, flying through the fucking sky.
That's when, like, stuff you have to, like, go through and, like you're talking to, like, authors or about their work and be like, all right, well, like, can you give me, like, the actual answer of how fast certain stuff goes? Because people be like, yeah, there's faster than light fucking feet, faster than light. And then you come through and, like, recently, I believe it was the Demon Slayer creator was like, Zenitsu's top speed is 79 miles an hour.
Which one's Zenitsu?
The speed one. For,
one of those nose.
Oh, okay. 79 miles an hour? I mean, that's... If you think about a person going that speed...
It's not light speed.
No, definitely not.
But the way they animate a lot of his shit looks like, oh, well, he's fucking gone. And it's like,
well, he would be gone if a person went from 0 to 79 miles an hour. Because it doesn't talk about acceleration. That's what I'm saying.
That that's what he goes to. But at the same time, that also depends on where you're standing.
Yeah, it's a valid point. Well, it also, yeah, and it depends on, like, so if you think about it, when he launched off the spider web, he was probably going faster because he has the spring attached to his 79 miles an hour.
Now, but again, that depends on what was the actual words that the creator used. Because if he said his top speed has been 79,
that's a good point.
Then,
not his top, because if his top speed is 79, then you still would have to add the spring into it. But if you say that the top speed he's ever reached is 79 miles an hour,
that would include the spring.
Exactly.
But if he's just like his running speed is 79.
I got a random question. I know this. Sure. This is gonna interfere with this list that y'all is dissecting the shit out of because it's funny as hell.
Fuck that list.
Oh yeah.
I'm enjoying the shit out of this. I'm glad I even brought it up. I said, oh, this cool. Okay, cool. So, but
one of the videos fucking up lists.
Because
I don't mind that. I'm good at that.
I'm interested to see what y'all. We're talking about Jujutsu Kaisen, right?
Yeah. Great hands in Jujutsu Kaisen. Some of the best.
Yes. Dang it. What was on though? I'm just gonna go somewhere with that. Dang it.
What was it about?
I forgot. Never mind. Because I had a question about something that's going to happen or recently. But anyway, never mind.
So also, like, I haven't watched a lot of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Like, I watched the first 2 or 3 seasons, and they use a breathing technique. They use a breathing technique. That's very similar to the Hashiras and stuff like that. So, and they use those bouts, which is so weird. I don't understand that. I'm very confused by that whole thing. I didn't get it. But I don't think he's very powerful. I don't think he has hands. I've never seen him throw a kick. I've never seen him any of his real feats. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I wouldn't put Jonathan Joestar, Jonathan Kujiro, or Jonathan. I can't remember what the second one was. There are 3 different Jonathans. You know what I mean?
No, I just every time that comes up, like there was some weird ass thing that was like floating around the internet that was like Jesus of the JoJo. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And I was like, I refuse to go into this. Like, I don't know what you're talking about, but I refuse to do it.
Anyway, Kendo Rappa. Who's Kendo Rappa? Oh, I remember. Yeah.
The guy who basically got spanked by fucking Kirishima?
Yeah. Well, he was the shield. The other guy was the one who really spanked him because he used, Fat Gum? Gun or Fat Gum?
Gum.
Yeah, Fat Gum is the one who really beat him. You know what I mean? With that shot was fucking amazing though. You got to give it up to Fat Gum for that fucking punch. But yeah, Fat Gum hit him like, I wouldn't say he has pure. He's a bruiser. You know what I mean?
And what was his quirk? His quirk
was rush. Like he could like rush someone and hit him as many times or something like that.
So like even your whole thing was like, hey, if I give you your strength or whatever, which we weren't giving people that. So I was like, but even if I give you that and I take away your quirk, you're still not useless.
Yeah. So like you said, if someone has one ability, because I don't think he could fight on the ground. I don't think that he could fight in a clinch or anything like that, really. So he'd get beaten by so many people.
Yeah.
Like the second, because Goku knows judo and stuff like that. We've seen him do judo tosses and everything. The second he got in the room with Goku and Goku tossed him, or anyone, he'd be like, I don't know what the fuck to do now. You know, so I disagree with that 110%.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of people on this list that if they're on their back, they're done.
Rob Lucci got hands. The only reason he lost was because Luffy's ability. Rob Lucci got hands, man.
But the only reason he had a chance was because of the CP9 techniques.
That's a valid point.
Now, boil it down to hand, I think he kicks Luffy's ass.
Yeah, for sure.
But I don't think...
But I think if you boil it down to hand,
exactly.
I was about to say, I think if you boil it down to hand, I think Sanji beats his ass.
That's what I'm saying, because that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You have to look at him matched up against like Sanji or which color,
Because
or Zoro.
I think Rob Lucci beats Zoro in pure hand to hand because you don't have swords.
Right. Okay.
You know, I'm not saying that he can't
No,
fight hand to hand. We see him do zero sword style
saying.
moves and stuff like that. But Rob Lucci's hand to hand. He's been trained by some of the best martial artists in all One Piece. You know what I mean? So I think Rayleigh's hand to hand probably pretty good too because all the fights he's been in and stuff.
I mean, yeah.
Garp's hand to hand. That's literally all he did was hand to hand, beat the fuck out of people.
Yeah, but he was one of those overpowered type.
But,
yeah.
But Garp also got the massive ass hand. He wasn't them big, massive.
Yeah, he does have big ass hands.
Thick hand.
Yeah, he smacked.
But I'd imagine he's probably also like semi berserker type.
Yeah, that's a good point. I can't wait until that Black Galaxy or something that he hits. Oh yeah, did you see the manga?
No.
So Blackbeard kidnaps Toby, right?
No, I don't.
Kobe.
I don't care to find out until they show it.
God, no, boy.
Kobe.
We don't know nothing. We look at the anime, not the movie.
Good point. But we're just talking about. I mean,
I need to look at Fire Force this way. That's one of the shows.
Their hands are pretty good too. People on Fire Force.
Everything's amplified on that side.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Even like some of their best punches, they like threw fire behind themselves to like.
Well, what was the black guy's name? The one that protected him.
There's two of them.
I know there's two of them. The one with the tattoos and the one without the tattoos. The one without the tattoos that had the bandana on. His hands were fucking fire.
The evil black guy.
Yeah, the evil black guy. His hands were fire as fuck.
Yeah, I don't remember his name.
What about him? What about Amon?
Oh yes, Amon's dude. His hands are fucking Amon.
Amon.
I'm not giving it to Amon because like they literally tell you Amon was using bloodbending the whole time.
Yeah, but I still think his hand to hand was pretty good.
I don't know.
Was he really using bloodbending?
No, it wasn't every time, but like 9 times out of 10 when he was fighting people.
The way they talked about his bloodbending control, because he had so much control over bloodbending that he was able to take people's bending. Mm-hmm. That's not how we were explained bending works.
Right.
So, because Aang learned energy bending. He did not energy bend.
Oh.
Yes.
Again, everyone from Naruto gets your shit pulled down by chakra.
But he still got hands, bro. He trained in nothing but hand-to-hand
he
combat.
He does, but a lot of your stuff gets boiled, gets brought down when your speed and strength is amplified by that.
Okay, but if we're talking about everyone's the same, right?
His stuff is not amplified by much, though.
He has
We're
a lot of chakra.
talking about Guy Sensei.
Yeah,
we are.
But he has a lot of chakra. Guy Sensei has a massive amount of chakra. But if you boil him down to everyone, even Rock, everyone's the same speed, same power, and everything like that. He's been training for so long that he's on the same level, in my opinion, as Baki. Like, he knows all the different forms of martial arts and everything like that. He can go to the ground. He can stand. He can fight in the clinch. He knows his legs and everything like that. He knows submissions. We've seen him do those things.
My guy is a striker.
Yes.
When we get because like you're talking about going to the ground, my guy is a striker.
Everyone can go to the ground.
I don't think he can.
You don't?
No, everyone in Naruto, they are strikers.
Yeah.
None of them motherfuckers trained to be in a hole. Because you're a ninja. Yeah. Because if you're in a hole, you should have been gone by now. It's hit and run type.
Substitution jutsu.
So I think my guy is like great striker. But like if you are on your back for 2 more seconds than you need to be, you now ran into a problem.
But we also saw in Naruto that they have the ability to get off the ground extremely fast. You know what I mean? Like they get knocked down, they immediately get right back up and everything like that. Like
yeah, because they're fighting strikers.
That's a valid point. I'm trying to think. I was like, is there
anyone?
As someone
who fought, you know.
Yeah, I was like, is there?
You're a striker. You let people get back up.
Yeah, but if you're a striker, yeah, you want. It's like I didn't get down there.
You're like, right? Especially if I'm putting your ass on the feet.
Yeah, I was a wrestler, so it's just like, oh, you went to the ground. Let me get in my world.
But on the other end, it's like, all right, you went to the ground, stand your butt back up.
Yeah, you know how many times people would, like, I get knocked down or I intentionally, like, trip myself. Oh, I'm on the ground. And I'm like, no, you come here.
That's cool.
You know how many times I've tried to pull Clint on people?
I'm gonna sit right here behind this jab.
Oh, crap. I'm on my back. Why don't you come down here and grab me?
And Muhammad Ali Jr. said, I never understood why this is such a problem. If you lay down on the ground, you gave up. I win. I just leave. I was like, damn, I mean, I guess in a street fight, you're not wrong.
I would never do that in a street fight. I'd throw someone first.
So it was like, I mean, yeah, that's giving up. You gave up on this fight. It's fine, but like.
So, in conclusion,
I
think that, well, Brody said the same thing, that the fight between Baki and Kenichi probably be the best one.
I think Kenichi comes out on top of that.
I think so too. Thinking, does Kenichi, does he learn? He learns judo. Does he learn jiu-jitsu?
He learns Muay Thai, karate, judo, Chinese kempo. He learns from a weapons master, so weapon attacks that he can use with just his hands. So he literally he cut a motherfucker's shirt with his fingers.
Yeah, I remember that.
It was disrespectful. And the Grandmaster was literally just a Grandmaster. He learns a technique called a Seikuken, which literally means anything in his arms or legs reach cannot hit him.
Just so y'all know, who Kenichi will lose against is Heihachi.
Heihachi.
Mushimu.
Alright, yeah.
You don't know who Heihachi Mushimu is?
No.
Tekken.
No.
Oh, is that the guy with like the?
Yeah. Who threw his son off a damn volcano?
Well, to be fair, his son was evil.
It's not his fault. Heihachi decided to sleep with a damn evil spirit.
I'm just saying,
a
man.
woman possessed with an evil spirit.
Hey, man,
and his son was born into this world with his mama bloodline.
Hey, everyone knows them crazy bitches are the best, all right?
I don't know about that.
That's why you got a white girl.
No. Not my white girl. No. You on some other one. Don't include me in that crazy. No.
But I think, that's my opinion, I think those two best hand-to-hands, period. Kenichi and Baki.
Side note, Zion's still fat and lazy.
Oh my god, have you seen the meme? Have you seen the meme? Have you seen the meme? Have you seen the meme of Zion?
Go ahead and close it out, Jesse. Like you were trying to do. I'm sorry.
Draymond Green is top 3.
Oh, that's how we're gonna close it out. Someone needs to make an anime of Draymond Green just fucking shit up.
People already did. So I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you.
And that's how we're gonna close this.